Welcome to the Success Through Failure podcast, the show that reveals failure as your path to success. You'll listen to intriguing interviews with some of the most successful people on the planet and learn how their failures became a launchpad for success and how yours can too. Here's your host, former Division I All-American wrestler, former Division I head coach, speaker, and personal coach, Jim Harshaw.
Welcome to another episode of Sudden Success. This is your host, Jim Harshaw, and I'm driving right now, recording this. Just finished a Periscope, and if you don't know what Periscope is, it is a live video platform. It was started, and then Twitter bought it, so it's closely connected with Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you can easily create a Periscope account. But anyway, I do some of these Sudden Success episodes live, and I just did one live, and I want to share it with you. So you're going to hear me referencing tapping the screen and you know, the different things you can do on Periscope that you won't be able to do when you're listening to a podcast. So if it sounds a little funny sometimes, something I'm saying, don't worry about it. Just check out the message. It's a powerful message. It's something that we all need. Every single person, not only you, but the highest performers on the planet use this to get even more out of themselves and achieve at the highest level. So check it out. Give it a listen. If you're not following me on Periscope, if you're not on Periscope, you got to check it out. But if you are on Periscope, follow me and check out some of my other live broadcasts. All right, thanks. Check it out. So I'm going to tell you a quick story is how I'm going to reveal what I want to tell you today about the one thing you need to achieve at your highest level. When I was a college wrestler at University of Virginia, I'd struggled for many years. I'd failed several times at achieving my goal for freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, struggled and failed to achieve my goal. And by the time I was a senior, I realized that there was a piece missing. And that one piece is something that I needed not only as an athlete, but it's something that I need now. I began working with a sports psychologist my senior year, and that sports psychologist helped me get over that mental hurdle that I didn't even realize was there. And I've come to realize that we all have that mental hurdle that we're experiencing in our life right now. We all have the mental hurdle. And oh, by the way, if I could ask you this, I'm going to ask you two things. Number one, if you're watching this, tap the screen, give me some hearts, and that will boost the visibility of this Periscope. And number two, if you take your finger, put it on the screen, swipe it to the right, there's a little button that you can share it. And that way you can share it with your Twitter followers or Periscope followers. So anyway, if you can do those two things, it'd be awesome. Get this message out to more people. So anyway, so I started working with a sports psychologist. And that sports psychologist, he opened up these mental hurdles that I never really knew I had. I was working so hard, and I did everything that I could physically, and I was in amazing condition. But when I finally released the mental parking brake that I had on, it opened up the whole world to me. I ended up beating a top 5 ranked, fourth ranked guy in the country from the number 1 team in the country, and in front of 15,000 people. And I achieved my dream. I achieved my goal of becoming an All-American. Well, I had hit these road bumps again in my life. I had started a business that ultimately failed. I was just struggling in a lot of areas of my life, financially, relationships, and everything. Health and fitness, and I reconnected with this guy. He had become a mentor for me, and same guy, sports psychologist, and now he's working with high-performing CEOs and leaders, etc. He's a sports psychologist for a professional NBA basketball team, and I reconnected with him, and we actually did this assessment, this coaching assessment, and I realized again these mental hurdles that were holding me back, and so what I've come to realize is we all need a coach. Actually, the former CEO of Google said everybody needs a coach. Everybody needs a coach. Even him, even the highest performers in the world. You think of the highest performing athletes in the world, they all have a coach. And what's on the line? A state championship, a national championship, maybe even an Olympic medal. But what's at stake in your life right now? It's something much bigger. For me, it's my family. It's my children. It's my wife. It's my spouse. It's all my hopes and dreams are at stake. And so I have a coach. Actually, I have multiple coaches and mentors in my life right now, and a mastermind group. and they help me achieve at a higher level. So if you believe that you need a coach, if you believe that you have something deep inside of you, mentally, psychologically, that might be holding you back, I urge you to find a coach, at least find a mentor, join a mastermind group. If you want to jump on a free clarity call with me, just go to jimharshawjr.com/coaching. That's jimharshawjr.com/coaching. If you click on my website, actually, if you go to my bio, from my Periscope bio, you will find a link to my website. Check it out and jump on a free coaching call with me. I love doing these things. It's about 15 minutes. You get a ton of clarity. I love it. I love doing it because I feel like it's just the value that I put out into the world. Totally free, no strings attached. Check it out, Jim Harshaw Coaching. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you next time.